Sam and Lily were best friends. They loved to explore. One day they played in the park.
Let's find a new adventure.
Lily smiled.
Yes, let's go.
They walked and walked. Soon they found a path. It led into the woods. Sam and Lily held hands. They were a little bit scared, but mostly excited. Everything was new. The woods were cool and shady. Birds sang happy songs. Sam and Lily felt like explorers.
What will we find?
Look,
In the middle of the path stood a giant tree. It was the biggest oak tree Sam and Lily had ever seen. Its leaves shimmered with a magical light.
Wow.
As they got closer, they heard a voice.
Hello, welcome. I am the Wise Oak. Will you go on an adventure with me?
Sam and Lily looked at each other.
an adventure?
Yes, we love adventures.
Very well, let's begin.
The wise oak rustled its leaves.
A little bunny named Binky is lost. Please help him find his way home.
Sam and Lily nodded. They were ready to help. They followed the wise oak's directions.
Go left at the big rock.
Soon they heard a sad sniffle. Under a bush, they found a little brown bunny. He was crying.
Hello, are you Binky?
I'm lost. I want to go home.
Don't worry, Binky, we'll help you.
Section 4. The Bridge of Words. The wise oak whispered again. Binky lives across the bridge, it said, but the bridge needs fixing. Sam and Lily saw a bridge made of words, but the words were all mixed up.
We need to put the words in the right order, said Lily.
Sam nodded. Let's see, he said.
The words were kindness, patience, friendship, and respect. They thought hard.
Kindness comes first, said Lily.
Then patience, added Sam. We need to be patient with our friends.
They put the words in order. Kindness, patience, friendship, respect. The bridge magically came together. Section 5. The Bird with a Broken Wing. Sam, Lily and Binky crossed the bridge. The sun was shining brightly and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. The trio was on an adventure, exploring the wonders of nature. They laughed and chatted, enjoying the beautiful day, but then they heard a small cry. It was faint, almost drowned out by the rustling leaves and chirping birds. They stopped in their tracks, their ears perked up, trying to locate the source of the sound. A tiny bird was lying on the ground. Its wing was hurt. The little creature looked so fragile and helpless, its eyes filled with pain and fear. The children's hearts went out to the poor bird.
Oh no, whispered Lily. Her eyes were wide with concern as she knelt down beside the bird. She could see the tiny feathers ruffled and the wing bent at an awkward angle. We need to help it, she exclaimed, her voice filled with determination. The children quickly huddled together, discussing the best way to assist the injured bird.
Sam gently picked up the bird. He cradled it in his hands, careful not to hurt it further. The bird seemed to sense that they meant no harm and relaxed slightly in his grasp.
Don't worry, little bird, he soothed. His voice was soft and calming, and he stroked the bird's head gently. The bird chirped weakly, as if acknowledging his words. We'll take care of you. The children nodded in agreement, their faces set with resolve. They knew they had to do everything they could to help the bird recover.
They used a twig and some leaves to make a splint for its wing. It was a makeshift solution, but it would help keep the wings stable until they could get proper help. They worked together, their hands moving quickly and efficiently.
There, said Lily. She pointed to a shady spot under a large bush. It looked like the perfect place for the bird to rest and recover. Now you can rest and get better. The children carefully placed the bird in the cozy spot, making sure it was comfortable and safe from any predators.
They found a cozy spot under a bush. The leaves provided shade, and the ground was soft with fallen leaves. It was a peaceful place, perfect for the bird to heal, and left the bird some seeds and water. They knew the bird would need nourishment to regain its strength. They watched as the bird pecked at the seeds, grateful for their kindness. Binky hopped happily beside them. He was almost home. The children smiled, feeling a sense of accomplishment. They had done a good deed, and it filled their hearts with joy. As they continued their journey, they knew they would always remember the day they helped a bird with a broken wing. Section 6. The Real Treasure. The wise oak whispered one last time, its ancient voice filled with wisdom and warmth. "You have been kind, patient, and respectful," it said. "You are true friends, your hearts are pure, and your intentions noble. That is the greatest treasure of all. More valuable than gold or jewels, the bonds you have formed and the kindness you have shown are priceless." Sam and Lily felt warm and happy. Their hearts swelled with pride and joy, knowing they had done something truly meaningful. They had helped others and they had learned so much. Through their journey, they discovered the importance of empathy, teamwork, and perseverance. They said goodbye to Binky and watched him hop to his burrow. The little rabbit had become a dear friend, and they knew they would miss him.
"Bye, Binky," they called. Their voices were filled with affection and a hint of sadness. "We're so glad we could help." They felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing their actions had made a difference.
Binky peeked out and wiggled his nose, a gesture of gratitude and farewell.
Thank you, he squeaked. You are good friends. His tiny voice was filled with sincerity and appreciation.
Sam and Lily turned to thank the wise oak, but it was gone. The ancient tree had vanished, leaving behind only the memory of its wisdom. All that remained was a shimmering leaf, glowing with golden light. It was a beautiful and mysterious token of their adventure. They knew this was a magical reminder of their adventure. The leaf symbolized the lessons they had learned and the friendships they had forged. Sam and Lily carefully picked up the leaf, feeling its warmth and energy. They knew it was a gift from the wise oak, a symbol of their journey and the treasure they had found. As they walked back through the forest, hand in hand, they felt a deep connection to the world around them. The trees, the animals, and the magical essence of the forest seemed to embrace them. They talked and laughed, sharing stories and memories of their adventure. Each moment was precious, and they knew they would cherish these memories forever. When they reached the edge of the forest, they turned back for one last look. The forest had given them so much, and they felt a deep sense of gratitude. With hearts full of joy and minds full of wisdom, they headed home. They knew that the real treasure was not something they could hold in their hands, but something they carried in their hearts. The sun set over the village, casting a golden glow over everything. It was a perfect end to a perfect adventure, and they knew that this was just the beginning of many more to come. As they entered their home, they were welcomed by their family with open arms. The warmth and love they felt were the true treasures they had discovered. They sat together, sharing stories and laughter, knowing that the bonds they had strengthened were the most valuable treasures of all. The glowing leaf sat on the table, a constant reminder of their magical journey and the real treasure they had found. Sam and Lily smiled, feeling content and happy. They knew that the real treasure was the love, friendship, and wisdom they had gained along the way. Section 7. Going Home, Sharing Kindness. Sam and Lily walked back through the woods, hand in hand. The sun was setting, casting a warm golden glow through the trees. The leaves rustled gently in the breeze, creating a soothing melody that accompanied their steps. They could hear the distant chirping of birds settling down for the night, and the occasional rustle of small animals in the underbrush. The path they walked on was familiar, yet it felt different today, filled with the magic of their recent adventure. They felt happy and proud. Their hearts were light, and their faces beamed with joy. They had accomplished so much in just one day. They had faced challenges, made new friends, and learned valuable lessons. The sense of achievement was overwhelming, and they couldn't help but smile at each other, knowing they had shared this incredible journey together. They had made a new friend, helped those in need, and learned new English words. The new friend they made was kind and wise, teaching them the importance of helping others and sharing kindness. They had helped a lost puppy find its way home, shared their lunch with a hungry squirrel, and even taught a group of younger children some new English words. Each act of kindness had filled their hearts with warmth and joy. They held on to the golden leaf, a reminder of their special day. The leaf was unlike any other they had seen before. It shimmered in the fading light, its veins glowing with a soft golden hue. It was a symbol of the magic and wonder they had experienced, a tangible reminder of the lessons they had learned and the friends they had made. They knew they would treasure it always. When they reached the edge of the woods, they turned and waved. The forest had been their playground, their classroom, and their sanctuary. It had given them so much, and they wanted to say goodbye properly. They waved to the trees, the animals, and the magical creatures they had met. They knew they would be back, but for now, it was time to go home.
"Thank you, wise oak," they called. Their voices echoed through the trees, carrying their gratitude to the wise old tree that had guided them. The wise oak had been their mentor and protector, teaching them valuable lessons and watching over them throughout their adventure. They hoped the wise oak could hear their heartfelt thanks.
Even though they couldn't see it, they knew the wise oak was watching over them. The tree stood tall and majestic, its branches reaching out like protective arms. They felt a sense of comfort and security, knowing that the wise oak was there, watching over the forest and all its inhabitants. It was a silent guardian, always present, always caring. Sam and Lily skipped home, excited to tell everyone about their adventure. Their feet barely touched the ground as they ran, their hearts full of excitement and joy. They couldn't wait to share their stories with their family and friends, to tell them about the magical creatures they had met, the challenges they had overcome, and the lessons they had learned. They knew their adventure would inspire others to be kind and brave. They knew that even though the adventure was over, the kindness they learned would stay with them always. The lessons they had learned were not just for the forest, they were for life. They had learned the importance of kindness, of helping others, and of being brave in the face of challenges. These lessons would guide them in their everyday lives, helping them to be better friends, better students, and better people. And they couldn't wait to use their new English words to help others and spread kindness everywhere they went. They had learned so much, and they were eager to share their knowledge with others. They wanted to help their classmates with their English, to teach their younger siblings new words, and to use their new skills to make the world a better place. They knew that even small acts of kindness could make a big difference, and they were ready to spread kindness wherever they went.